Coach Tucker showed me some photos of the gym you and your manager set up.
Yeah, I wanted to work on my game 24/7.
Something wrong with our training facility?
It doesn't have any candy in the vending machines. No, I just wanted to make sure I didn't have any excuses. You know how it is.
I do. And that work ethic of yours is something we all love about you.
Thank you.
You're going to fit our culture like a glove.
Well, I'm excited.
All on the same page to start the season.
Let's do it.
When you make the playoffs, anything can happen. But from where we stand right now, we are looking to secure the 4th seed, get home court advantage for the first round, and then make it out of the first round.
Hold on. That's it?
No, I get it, MP. As a player, it is championship or bust. But as the general manager, it is my job to look at the organization with clear eyes. And from where I stand, we're still a few roster moves away from legitimate title contention.
Not if I take a leap, okay?
Nothing would make me happier. I just don't want you to think that the season is a failure if we don't win a championship. From my perspective, that wouldn't be true. It would be a failure if we didn't make it out of the first round. And then some changes would have to be made.
I see what you mean. That's fair.
Great. So let's talk about how you can contribute to the success of our team. Coach Tucker is going to go through some personal goals that you need to set for the first half of the season.
We've got some strong opinions on what you should focus on, but we'd like to get your input too.
Okay.
This is a collaboration.
That's great because I have been visualizing exactly how I want my career to be.
Visualizing?
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, like meditation and manifestation, that sort of thing?
Well, why don't you manifest some opinions on this list of potential goals for the first half of the season? Let me know if anything speaks to you.
You want me to just pick one?
There's a lot to work on at this level, always. And you'll do a little bit of everything, but we find that giving our players a list of specific goals to work on for the first half of the season is the best way to drive development.
All right, I'm with it.
It also allows us to give you some milestones to track your progress. We'll even highlight on our schedule some key games to use as measuring sticks.
That's that communication that you were talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Pick a goal.
You know what speaks to me, Coach? I want to prove that I'm the top player in my draft class. That feels like the best.
MP, I'm Donna. Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you, Donna. My manager tells me you're one of the best PR people in pro sports.
Well, I'm not sure Mr. Wells has the requisite experience to make that call, but I'm glad he thinks highly of me. Shall we talk media day?
Yeah, let's do it.
Now, this is all pretty standard fare, and I know Mr. Wells signed you up for media training over the summer, so there shouldn't be anything you can't handle.
You can call him Patrick. We're not that formal with each other.
If that's your preference.
It is.
Wonderful. We've also secured you an interview with 2K Tip-Off magazine. If all goes well, you will be the cover athlete for their upcoming issue.
Wow, that sounds fun.
It is important to note that this interview will not be conducted by our in-house content team, which means anything you say can be published, especially if it's sensational or controversial in any way.
It's noted.
I'm gonna be upfront with you, MP. I'm a team employee, first and foremost. And it's my job to make sure this team is seen in the best light possible. You make the team look good, we'll be on great terms. You make the team look bad, and we will have a problem. But I have no reason to doubt your character. By all accounts, you're a responsible, smart, considerate young man. And it's because I respect you that I want to put my cards on the table.
Thank you.
Are we clear?
Crystal clear, Miss Chase.
Please, call me Donna. Now, whenever you're ready, you can take that elevator to the practice facility and start your interview.
MP in the house. Good, MP? Son, you look like an MPC. You need some new threads.
Time to talk rotation.
Great. I've been looking forward to this.
Every NBA player wants to start someday, and I'm sure you're no different.
I've never come off the bench a day in my life, Coach.
That's pretty much the case for every player in an NBA locker room, until they get to the league.
Right? Of course.
There's no nice way to say this, so I'm gonna put it bluntly. You've got an established player in front of you. You want his spot, you're gonna have to take it from him.
Okay. That makes sense.
This team is a meritocracy. You get the minutes you earn. Nothing's given. It doesn't matter what your draft position is or how much you're getting paid. You get it done out there on the court, we'll put you in the starting lineup.
So just so I'm clear, how do you make that decision? Like, will you let me know when I've done enough to become a starter?
Yeah, we've got some milestones we want to see you hit. You hit them, we'll put you in the starting lineup.
This is all pretty straightforward.
Like Cliff said, communication is a big part of what we do here as a ball club.
I can see that, and it's much appreciated, Coach.
Good. Now get ready. It's almost game time.
All right. I'll see you later, Coach.
See you.
Yo.
So how'd it go with Coach? Any surprises? What'd he say?
Yeah, not really. If I want to be a starter, then I got to outplay the guy ahead of me. Simple as that.
Yeah. Hey, that seemed fair.
Yeah, it's sports. It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, not to bring any extra motivation or anything like that, but you know only starters get endorsement deals, right?
I already know. You know, dudes on the bench ain't getting no shoe deal.
They're not. Not right now, but that day will come.
Okay.
For right now, let's just take this in. We in the league. I mean, you ever visualize something like this?
You know what, P, man? I never really thought about what the tunnel looks like, man.
No. I'm not talking about the tunnel. I'm talking about right here. You and me, you getting ready to play in your first NBA game.
Honestly, no. You know, nothing prepares you for this, man. Don't matter how many high-pressure situations that you face. This is different, man.
Or what about that open run I got you an invitation to? You know, things got a little heated between you know who, yeah?
Well, yeah, that was dope, but we didn't have 20,000 people watching us, man.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a little different.
It's different.
All right, then.
It's different.
Hey,
it's
hey.
different.
Yeah.
Hey, look, though, I ain't gonna hold you up, man. I know you gotta go win that game.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, so, make Plainview proud, yeah?
You already know what it is, P.
You know.
Plainview.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing up, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest park, security, or arena staff. All report our next home game. Giveaway this time will be a Miami Heat lunchbox. Everyone will please get their very own. Just a reminder, folks, to make sure to be.
The fans have been waiting for it. They want to see the debut of MP. He'll get a chance to show what he can do as they make their home debut. You can feel the electricity in the building. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Orlando Magic, alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Short a rotation player, nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
Now the starting group for Orlando. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. In at small and power forward, it's Wagner and Isaac. And it's Carter in at the 5. And for the Heat, Hero in at shooting guard, with Butler at small forward. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. And it's Richardson in at the point guard. Well, the start of MP's NBA journey begins now. These the first minutes for the first-round pick.
And I have high hopes for MP over the course of his career. This guy's a student of the game and was a fanatic about Jordan's Bulls when he was growing up.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. Hey, Coach, it's NBA opening night, one of the best dates on the calendar. I know you're as excited as I am.
I sure am. Finally, Kevin, we get some games that count. We've been waiting months for tonight, and I love how at this point, everybody has playoff aspirations.
A lot of optimism, isn't there, Coach?
There sure is. This is the best day of the year.
Yeah, and Isaac, he just makes dunking look easy. He has an incredible reach and quickly gets up off the floor to throw that one down.
Now, here's Adebayo. Out the basket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And the three ball is good.
Yeah, and for Suggs, his three-point shooting has come a long way since entering the league.
Now, here's Adebayo. Offensive rebound, Hero, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Make something happen. Let's go.
I got you, Coach.
To the left side wing. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
No good on the quick three.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Well, Bam at 6'9" might be undersized at his position, but he plays with such incredible intensity.
Dan, you know, you think about Jimmy Butler, and you and I are fans of his game. Talk about a guy who calls it like he sees it, though. My goodness.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Look, Jimmy's never going to hold back. He'll call out his teammates. He'll call out opponents. He'll call out the referees. This guy acts with no fear.
Just don't call out the broadcasters, right? We want to stay out of his range.
And he would have no reason to.
Exactly. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. Here's Hero, following the basket by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Hero with the screen on Caldwell-Pope. That one goes. Count it.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now, here's Adebayo. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And it's the Magic with the ball after the Heat pick up two. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and look at the stroke on Wagner's three. Total confidence.
Butler kicks to MP. There's 31 seconds left in the first. Pass to Jovic. Left side, Hero. MP outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Orlando trailing here. Spins. Now Wagner. Here's Suggs. Beyond the arc. That shot off the mark. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Miami Heat. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
So on the floor for Orlando. And it's small and power forward. It's Wagner and Isaac. Gary Harris is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Wagner in its center. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Orlando. Trailing by 2. And stand after a few down years, the Magic has been recaptured here in Orlando.
It sure has, Kevin. They've had great draft picks. They have a couple of young franchise cornerstones. They've got size. They've got guys who will continue to improve. This team's got a chance to be really, really good going forward.
Here's Anthony. The Heat getting the bucket. Offline with his three. Inside. Here's Hackett. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his third assist on the night. The Magic trail by 6. Outside Anthony. Wagner a screen on Hero. Pass to Wagner. Out to Harris. Shoots the three. Good on the triple. Harris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, look at how Harris is all lined up with the basket. The only thing he needed was the ball.
Hero finds MP. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Puts it up from 15, and with that, the Heat lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Harris.
Well, that's Harris's role on this team. He's a jump shooter first and foremost.
And some changes here for the Heat. Adebayo is checked in for Love, and it's Richardson in for Terry Rozier. And a change for the Magic. Carter's checked in. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Richardson the pass to Adebayo. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. MP outside. Lets it go from deep. MP showing the range.
Nice looking three ball by MP. Proving he can hurt you from downtown.
Wagner a screen on Hero. Hero against Wagner. Misses the layup. The Heat leading by 4. On the wing, MP. MP strong inside. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Richardson finds MP. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
The Magic trail by 6. Pass to Wagner. And Wagner drives in. And Adebayo sends it back. Jaquez the pass to Hero. MP kicks to Hero. Jaquez outside. Good on the three-point shot. Jaquez has got the lead up to 9 now for Miami.
Well, when Jaquez is hitting threes, it adds a whole other dimension to this offense.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout, looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Just checked in for the Heat. Jimmy Butler comes in for MP. Orlando also making some changes. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Wagner. Caldwell Pope comes in for Gary Harris. And it's Suggs in for Anthony.
And at 6'11", Isaac's able to take a hit and still get the deuce.
Back to Richardson. Some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Miami ahead. They lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Take a look at Orlando. They don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, They start this new season on the road, kind of like Kenny storming into the kitchen and trying to take all my barbecue chicken.
That's because you're in my building, and I'm eating all the barbecue chicken, big fella.
Circling back to our featured game, the Miami Heat find themselves in a pretty even matchup.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent. Man, I know you love this, big fella.
No need to take a million jumpers. Work with the rock down low. Good things will happen, don't you know?
Ooh, you're rhyming and didn't even know it. A poet.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. MP really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And Orlando has possession. A 2-point game. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. I think that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
In the forward spots, it's Butler and Jovic. Josh Richardson out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group. Checked in for Richardson. Then for the Magic, Gary Harris comes in for Franz Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. That's tipped.
And a guy who blocks few shots, KCP stepping up and gets all of that. More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Carter. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Wagner's checked in for Isaac.
In for the Magic, number 21, Mo.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Magic. They lead by 1. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Caldwell Pope outside. From the wing, it's rebounded by Jovic.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
And there it is for him. Jovic has got 8.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Outside Anthony. Caldwell Pope outside. The Magic again can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Caldwell Pope against Hero. Here's MP. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys, I've seen a lot of great players come up in this league. MP is as focused on winning as they come.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And that one's good. MP.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Well, Anthony's showing us the spring in his step.
Heat have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Anthony against Hero. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Launches a 3, bangs home the trifecta. Hero's got his third basket of the night.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Heat lead by 4. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Both on the floor at the 3 and 5. It's the Wagner brothers, Franz and Mo. Gary Harris is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's De Silva in at the 4 slot. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
Outside Anthony. From outside the arc, drills the three-pointer.
A decent threat from outside. It's big for Anthony's confidence when he's knocking down those shots.
Here's Rozier. Pass to MP. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Adebayo with a screen on Harris. Sinks the triple.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Here's Vitadze. Now Wagner. Harris looking it over. Here's Anthony. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Anthony's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, with a quick first step. Anthony can get to the rim in a hurry.
On the wing, Rozier. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And the Heat lead by 6. Well, Orlando shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Harris outside. Back to Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to Harris. Takes a 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. MP finds Hawkins. Outside Rozier. Over Harris. And there's another one for the Heat.
The more of those mid-range jumpers Rozier hits, the more the passing lanes will open up for him.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. A different look for Miami. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Jaime Hawkins. Jimmy Butler comes in for Rozier. And Hero subbed in for Richardson. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Mo Wagner. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Suggs in for Anthony. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, Wagner uses his size to muscle through that smothering interior defense.
Hero passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
The Magic trail by 10. Wagner outside. Carter with a screen on Butler. There's Wagner with the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Heroes got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Adebayo. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Butler kicks to Hero. Adebayo with the ball. Puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. And the Heat lead by 13. To the paint. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And what's really great is this excites the whole team when a guy like Caldwell-Pope is finding his shots.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Heat.
When you shoot this well from 3-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Bam Adebayo.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Franz Wagner.
MP showing he's a force near the hoop.
Free throw good, MP. And he can't hit the second. And it's Harris with the ball for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 14. Black kicks to Harris. A three-pointer is right on target. A 3 from MP. That shot missing. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
All right. You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it takes, Coach. You know I'm game.
Look, everyone thinks what happens out there is what creates an NBA legend, but they're wrong. 90% of the work happens here, behind the scenes, at practice, in the gym, at film sessions, and in the locker room.
I agree. The games are where you prove that you've been putting in the work. No shortcuts.
Yeah, correct. Over here is the entrance to our practice facility, and over there is the gym.
Everything all in one place. That's great.
Yep. We made everything as convenient as possible, so there is no excuse to not put the work in. Now, come here. Right here, we've got everything related to your schedule, including those key games we talked about based on your personal goals.
Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
Which reminds me, we've talked a lot about maximizing your playing career, which is critical. But you need to remember, you become the best version of you so we can become the best version of us.
Coach, you have to put that on a t-shirt.
I am serious, MP.
I'm serious too. You become
This is a team game. Everything you do both on and off the court affects our ability to win games. Okay, team chemistry is vitally important to our success, and if you do things that negatively affect that, you hurt the team. A press conference answer that rubs someone the wrong way might mean they look you off when you're open, and now we're taking a contested shot instead of an open one. It's all connected, and it all matters. Are we clear?
Crystal.
Good. Now rest up, rehydrate, and follow the trainer's plan to a T. Proper recovery is just as important as proper training. And you get back to work tomorrow.
They talk the talk, but you walk the walk.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
You know, I haven't had a chance to look at my phone yet. Makes sense.
Look, emotions run high when a game has just ended, okay? All I'm asking is that you take a moment to think before you respond. Words can get twisted easily in the league, and what might seem like a harmless bit of bragging could be taken as a slight. A teammate, by an opponent, a coach, you name it.
I'm under a microscope now.
That's right. All part of the business.
Understood.
Great. If you have any other concerns, press or PR related, you know where to find me.
What'd you do when you forgot your lunch last night? Well, when it's so very
Just caught MP's first game. What a debut. Just like his first album going gold, next album going to go platinum. Just watch.
Tonight should be easy work.
Let's get after it, MP.
MP, you're my favorite player, man. You always deliver.